So we got to celebrate some of our best black people. We were talking about the Black Captain America. I can't call him what I usually call him until another minute and a half. So when that happens, I'll do that. The people from Gullah Gullah Island, you know what I mean? I don't think they get enough credit for shaping black people and black kids.
Yeah, Being was my nigga, my person. Can't say that.
Ruin the whole thing. Yeah, so since it's already ruined, you know what I mean?
Damn.
Shout out to Gresh for just, you know what I mean? Just, you know what I'm saying? Just being black and not
monetization out the window. My fault. I think we got. Never mind.
I think they closed today anyway. You know what I'm saying? It's a federal holiday, so they ain't gonna be able to see this. You might be able to slide by.
Yeah.
Closed today is crazy.
Like, the YouTube people. It's a federal holiday. Oh man. Yeah, man.
I don't even know. I don't know. You go ahead because I don't know what to say.
Susie Carmichael, her parents also, because they try to make it look like them badass pickle parents, and then there was the same like, nah, I got my household under control.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Who's black on Arthur?
Arthur?
It ain't Francine.
Francine.
She got a black bob.
For sure. And she fucked up because she loud mouthed it.
Yeah, and she got like a little perm too. She's trying to be like girly. It was like a little perm.
I forgot she is a little tomboyish. Yeah. A little Brittany Griner-ish.
Khalil said Francine might be mixed.
Finishing with what?
Ooh.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Gerald.
It was running late on Juneteenth. Yeah, that's the nigga way. Yeah, we a minute in.
Yeah, our president Nigga Bird wouldn't have it any other way, all right? Shout out to Nigga Bird.
I'm sweating already, so this is gonna be real quick.
Jesus Christ.
I told that little bitch, don't you cross the line. She know that she ain't got no kid, but she gon' swallow mine. Keep one up top, I shoot my shot just like it's Columbine. If I say put it on the floor, then that's the bottom line. Yeah, I told that little bitch, don't you cross the line. She know that she ain't got no kid, but she gon' swallow mine. Keep one up top, I shoot my shot just like it's Columbine. If I say put it on the floor, then that's the bottom line. And I'm the #1 contender in this bitch, still up in this bitch, trying to stretch the difference. I'm always on some different shit. Ideos meal, Del Rio flow, I'm just switching whips. If everybody got a price, nigga, then you should get a grip. 415s in the trunk, I make it slump, nigga. If I'm not the best in the world, I see him pump, niggas. To be the best, you gotta beat the best, just what come with it. Lie, cheat, and steal for real, just like when Trump did it. I told that little bitch, don't you cross the line. She know that she ain't got no kid, but she gon' swallow mine. Keep one up top, I shoot my shot just like it's Columbine. If I say put it on the floor, then that's the bottom line. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, what's up? Our brother got the suds, so we gotta carry it forward. We gotta help him out on this episode.
You got the suds, man. You should have known, man. The university had the roll ball, man. That's how every black person knows that they sick, man. Got a roll ball, man.
I take that shit off, bro.
You look hot, nigga.
you were burning up.
Oh, it was overheating and shit. Oh man.
Wife got the shit all right now. Like.
It's been a hell of a day thus far, so fuck. See, I don't even see. That's why I don't like this shit. Don't like cooperating with me. I can't even hear those. So, anyways, there might be a lack of those tonight, just because that's my ears. I be wanting to hear it too. You feel me? So I know when I can speak again. You feel me? So, ladies and gentlemen, people with jobs, people without jobs, middle class, upper class, high class, all that. I'm talking about cats, snakes, chickens, ducks, elderly people, and twerkers. We present to you another episode of the Public Enemies Podcast. 362, 363.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So it's both. Okay, so episode 362 and episode 363. It's like a deluxe album. You feel me?
So, all eyes on me.
Oh. We'll have to talk about like best deluxe albums on like Patreon or something. Like
yeah, we'll have that. I'm gonna have to re-listen to all of them because I forgot like 5 of them.
Just look at the albums and whatever you remember from it. Just take that as.
I might end up listening to it anyway out of boredom. So
Crisscross, Young, Rich, and Dangerous. Let's go.
Speaker Box, The Love Below. Mm-hmm. You can't really go to that as the second one right after.
Yeah, right. That's it. Look.
What do you say after that? You feel me? Like
you just named the greatest album ever made. Like I don't even know. What am I supposed to say to that? How am I supposed to say The Art of War by Bone Thugs and Harmony after that?
Oh hey, I can hear it. Yeah, that was cool. I pressed that.
Yeah.
Here again.
Your internet just had to reset itself. Actually, your internet was on CPU time. It's okay.
It's okay. So, where do you guys want to start? Like, what was your favorite thing in wrestling this week? Or should we just start by like saluting a bunch of like black wrestlers and like all the shit that they did and are doing?
Hey, yo, I like that idea.
The show love to the niggas.
Yeah. Okay, so this will happen, right? I put up that Happy Juneteenth post on Instagram, and there was a lot of black champions in there or whatever, you feel me? And just black people in general, of course, because you already know what time it is today. As soon as I pressed send and I realized there wasn't a picture of Bianca Belair in that set, I said, somebody is going to come in these comments.
Oh, you don't care about black women. Oh. Bro.
We're just going to float right over Mercedes and Jacqueline. You feel me? But it's okay.
They go jazz right here, you know what I'm saying? But no, Bianca, you feel me?
I mean,
yeah, of course you should have been there, but shit happens.
Yeah, and honestly, I'm not really with everybody. Never mind. Today's the day for today. You know what I'm saying? So with that said, my real opinions don't matter.
They do matter.
Just to clear that up, I do not have any negative opinions about Bianca Belair. I was just going to say something a little offhanded.
No, man.
Make your own fucking list. I'll say it.
Yeah, make your own post.
Yeah, that part. Make sure y'all stay tapped in, stay tuned in, stay dangerous. You feel me? Y'all can slide over to Black Wrestling. You feel me? They'll be on in a little bit less than an hour, and we'll probably be out of here by the time they get going. You feel me? So yeah, shout out to the BRP 50. They do their motherfucking thing. I will be tuning in personally because I have to see, and I have to be a fly on the wall for the explanation of Obafemi over Mercedes. I feel like I be hating on Oba, and I don't.
That's your conversation for right now. How are we feeling? Like, do we feel like Oba should have been over Mercedes? No.
In what world?
I would like to know the criteria of what was the deciding factor of what they went with that.
Oh yeah. Criteria, if I remember correctly, it's like, wins and losses. It's like the stories that they were involved in, type of shit, what they contributed to the show, to the business, to, to others that are on the show, and I guess peers and shit like that. But they have a really defined set of criteria. Me personally, I'm just wondering where we got to where we are.
Not in my locker room.
He's like, I want to know the decision making process here. Why do we go this way?
Nigga want to speak to the manager, nigga.
Nigga was so upset that Swerve wasn't on that list.
Nigga,
listen,
Steve, blah blah blah. And then everybody that like responded to him and told him what was going on, all he said back was, "Okay."
Because he knew he didn't have no real rebuttal. He was trying to start some bullshit.
He was like, "Oh, I didn't know that."
You trying to start some, like, bro, you could tell that y'all don't really be paying attention, or the matter of fact, y'all just trying to hop on a bandwagon. Swerve said he doesn't want to be on any black like centric list, and they're honoring that request. You don't have to. They said the same shit last year. Someone, not him, but someone else said the same shit last year, and the year before that. It's like, bro, at this point, y'all just trying to troll.
I don't think so. This is what I think is the beauty of shit like that.
Yeah.
There's opportunity every year for this BRP list to expand in visibility and new people to come around and get acquainted with it. And new people will have questions like that.
Yeah.
And I think that's dope.
I think the reason why I feel that way about this particular case is because if he had a rebuttal, He wouldn't have said okay. He would have actually said, "Well, I understand that, but I feel like this." And then that's the case in point where I'm like, just make your own list. It's perfectly fine.
Niggas that be with the put him on the list anyway. It's like,
let me go
okay, yeah,
against the
he's
wrestler's
51.
wishes. Okay, yeah, we'll go against the wrestler's wishes. Like he asked for that. He asked for that. Whatever he asked for, and so did a Moose. He didn't want to be on one either. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? So there you go.
But you know, ain't nobody asking for Moose.
Hey, you don't fuck about that. Like, niggas just forgot Moose was there.
that's crazy.
Because I think one year there was like, yo, where's Moose? It was like Moose ain't here. Okay. He's at Moose 51.
Ain't a fair shot, man.
It's 52.
He wanted 52.
Stephon. Okay. Swervell. So,
Swervell.
yeah, ain't no whoa or no Moose. All right, there you go. It's their list. Shout out to Opal for being number one.
It's always funny how that this always pop out with, and I agree with what you say, Graham. Like it opens that door for people to chime in, to tap in, but it's funny how it always happens with the BRP. No other list.
For sure. I mean, because niggas don't give a fuck, and Swerve likes when he's on lists where he's like at better positioned. That's neither here nor there. I don't want to get too.
Hey yo, shout out to everybody that made the list. Like I said, when I seen usually when I look at the list, I like to see the improvement and how people went from here to here. So yeah, so I always like seeing that. So yo, shout out to Juneteenth. One of the best part of Juneteenth is the BRP 50. So shout out to them, man.
Did Naomi rank higher than Bianca this year?
Nah,
I believe
Naomi
so.
was
Yeah,
5. I think Bianca was 3.
Was Bianca 3? Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I believe Bianca was 3 and Naomi was 5.
Yeah, okay.
That's got to be a monumental jump. Saying shout out Big Dog AJ number 10. You know what I'm saying? We doing it. Haters keep hating.
Well,
you know what I mean? He had a great year.
Oh my god.
Yo, man, but yeah. Keep crying. There's gonna be some crying for every list. This ain't beat outs list, so get your head out of your asses. Or so get your head out of your asses, people.
I can't wait till the PWI because that's gonna be even more annoying.
Oh yeah.
Shout out to B-Dot for putting Larry June number 1 on.
Rappers of 2025. Yeah.
I agree. So I was gonna talk about like they got this whole LFG season 2 coming Sunday. I didn't watch the first season, so moving on. WWE.
I was about to say this.
So the Fed is going to Mexico. You feel me? Get all my exes like Mexico. You know what I'm talking about? The Fed is going to Mexico the 26th and the 27th of July. So they trying to, you know what I'm saying? They trying to run it back and, you know what I'm saying, put they stamp down. Put they stamp down. Super Show. You feel me?
This is funny, man.
Or are they gonna stream it? Or are they gonna tape it?
I'm gonna put that shit on YouTube.
Yeah, probably.
Man, they don't give a fuck about it.
It's a house show. So
it's a house show. Maybe not. Okay, they might record it. You know how they probably gonna record the first day. They kind of get like, you know, they love their documentaries, so they might throw it on a documentary or something. Type shit.
Another news tidbit before we break out into some more detailed conversation. Fightful Select is reporting that WWE may have preliminary interest in Private Party, as it appears that their AEW deals are going to be up relatively soon here. I was funny and said these niggas would probably be named VIP in NXT. So back
or
invitation
or
only. This is invitation only.
So, question for you guys: Private Party. What are your thoughts on their current situation? They haven't been on AEW TV since like November, December.
Whenever they lost those titles, that's the last time I remember seeing them.
That was in January.
A week after. I think they were on like a week after they lost them, and then that was it. But
damn. What did they do to him?
These niggas do make them so mad.
Tony Khan said he had the best niggas around. Remember that? Remember when Tony Khan was like, "My niggas is better than your niggas."
Oh yeah, he's like, yeah, we got Big Bob and Shelton, so we don't really need you no more.
Yeah, we got some newer niggas over here. I don't want to play with you niggas no more.
Do you think they would be better served giving NXT a try if there's preliminary interest, or going somewhere else like overseas, maybe TNA or something like that? What do you guys thinking is the best fit for private?
The way Sean books the niggas, I need them to go to NXT.
Black and gold.
Because Triple H ain't gonna be. He like, wait, you want a third black team? Shit, I don't know what the fuck to tell you.
Damn, I don't know how to book them when they're together.
Exactly. Like I only got the 2 champions, and I'm like,
I'm gonna have to make 4-way titles, so I can give those to the niggas that they can have. Like, I wouldn't mind them going to NXT because I don't really know shit that's going on with their tag division right now, anyway. So
I don't even know who the champions are. Is it
somebody black? Somebody let us know.
Probably white.
Yeah, I think they would do. They're a good tag team, and you can never have too many tag teams to me, especially black ones.
That's who the champions are. Hank and Tank. Yeah.
Oh yeah, man. Let them niggas run around, do their private party thing, and you know what I'm saying, giving them belts after 3 weeks like you do all the AEW people that you get. That's a win the belts on the first night type shit for them. Like they'll get right in there and then hit the ground running.
Like some Ethan Page shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, because then he went in like 2 weeks on his own. Like they literally debuted him, and then he won it at the first pay-per-view that he was on.
Yeah, man, fuck it. Yeah, that tag team division needs something. So you got to put 2 niggas together to have them be a tag team. They could just have an established tag team in there. So why not have another established tag team? I think they'll be good over there, or TNA.
I'd be interested to see what they cook up in TNA. Even though, and they can easily go to NXT too because it's a whole partnership.
Yeah.
I want to see no goddamn Kazarian. That's all I know.
Yeah, keep that nigga over there.
I'd be, man, listen, people are really talented, but anyway, so what's really dope? Talented people. Mercedes Monè just won a new championship. We was real excited to see what was gonna happen when AEW popped up in Arena Mexico, and I think they had an amazing show from a production standpoint. From some of the moments that they had on the show, pushing us towards All In a couple of weeks. And overall, I was just really impressed. I don't watch CMLL, so like the aesthetic and seeing how the crowd was up and reacted for a lot of these performers, I thought that was really dope. And then, of course, Mercedes on her belt collector run, second to none, man. You feel me? So, what are your guys' thoughts initially on Grand Slam Mexico and the addition of a new championship with Mercedes? Gresh, kick it off for me.
CEO. I actually enjoyed most of it. I'm not gonna hold you. I did fall asleep on that 10-man tag. That's on me. My bad. It was the main event. I told you, I'm washed. However, I did watch it back. And I actually feel like I love the presentation of Arena Mexico. Like just like you, I don't watch CMLL. It's only so much wrestling I can consume in my life today, and the way that my schedule's set up. Sorry, but I like the aesthetics. I like the presentation, and hopefully they go back in the future at some point because I believe this is the first time that they've broadcast over there. And shout out to Hangman for speaking better Spanish than I could ever. So that was also fun. But Mercedes, the match itself, I enjoyed it. It was barely 10 minutes, which is another conversation that we've constantly having about the women on this show. 2.5 hours of broadcast and barely a women's more than a one to two segments. Tony Storm popping up at the end was also a fun tribute or nod to the lady in red. Like that was a fun. Tony continues to find a way to keep me entertained, even because I know a lot of people were kind of skeptical of timeless becoming a babyface. I feel like she's knocked it out of the park at this point in time. And even after this segment, I'm like, as much as I want Mercedes to become 7 belts Monè, I would not be against Tony retaining at All In. Overall, I loved it. I had no complaints about this show, except for the multiple tag team matches, but that's always my complaint. There's nothing new there.
CEO, Queen of Mexico. She's with more toast. Thought she was about to lose, nigga? Had to see Lucha Soft launch her new man, nigga? Her new lawyer man? Ooh, look at me. I'm the Beast Mortos. I have one of the most beautiful women in the world, and I just got my law degree in the same 2 weeks. Ooh. That's a soft launch because you had a mask on, y'all. But, yo, man, Mercedes is the best in the world.
Mexican Roman Reigns.
Yeah. Yo, Mercedes is like this. I love when my stars go and wrestle somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, go out there and wrestle. I want all your belts, nigga. That's what I used to be. I see somebody say, yeah. Andy was like, yo, Ultimo Dragon and Juice and Thunder Liger are smiling now. So because we ain't come here just to win one. We came here to win them all. You can't call yourself the best in the world if you don't go get them all, right? I know it's impossible given with the whole, WWE, but nigga, wherever I can go and get a belt, nigga, I'm getting it. And that's what I love. With all that being said, Toni Storm is the best character and damn near the best wrestler in the world right now.
I know we praise Naomi over on from WWE side, but Toni just continues to just
has been on fire. And I think this is gonna the way that they're doing it, like they have the doing it on the CMLL stage, and then still furthering their story and shit. You know what I mean? Like it's fucking. This is gonna be that match at All In is gonna be one of the biggest matches in AEW history, because this is probably the only when the way they hyped up. Yeah, I'm saying it. The way they hyped up all that Kenny Omega fighting back in the day when Hangman and then finally got the belt, all that shit, fight Jericho, anything that they've done. This is the best shit that they've done in a long time, and one of the best in their entire existence as a fucking company. And as long as she keeps winning belts, the only thing the match does, it gets bigger. So yeah, man, I love that shit. Keep getting them belts, Mercedes. I don't give a fuck. All them belts. I don't give a fuck who they belong to. Take them. You can't be the best in the world and not go get all the belts.
Last question on Mercedes. Should her title be on the line too?
No, fuck that. I mean, I would
put it on the line, like at least so it won't come off as a prop. But yeah, but if it doesn't, I won't lose sleep over it. I
think it should be all the belts should be on the line. All your shits against my shit.
Yeah, because I know a lot of people was talking about like when she started losing, like what if it's winner take all and she loses? Like, bro, she will the crash out will be generational. Like I didn't even get to take the picture of me holding all the belts. Tony does it.
Yeah, that's so great.
I think that's when we see the Renegade Twins when she start crashing out over Louis.
Tony over there and I'm black and white with all the belts and shit, and she just sitting there looking at her like this. Like that's how you birth King Von. You know what I mean? Like this is how King Von was born. Like you can't. That would be the greatest moment in really cinema. Ultimo cinema, dog.
Cinema. Let's talk about cinema. That entrance, Mistico. My God, that was one for the ages. I think I saw grown men crying in the audience as they were singing at the top of their lungs, which I cannot do because one, my throat is in horrible shape, and two, that was crazy. And two, great.
Great. Whoa.
But, however,
how do we get here?
Entrance with the song, coupled with the audience reaction, coupled with him coming out there with the Sin Cara mask and like pulling that off as like a, you feel me, like a not necessarily a rebirth, but like a introducing you to the real him. You feel me? For American audiences that are unaware that this is the same gentleman that risked, you feel me, his popularity and his spot in Mexico to go to the WWE, and it was all for naught. And he went right back to Mexico and took his shit back.
I wouldn't fuck with them niggas over there.
That's crazy, blood. You feel me? I mean, the match with MJF was cool. I didn't like the finish. You know what I'm saying? But it was there to get heat. But I thought the match was dope. I thought that the entrance was crazy. And then not only was the match dope, but then to hear that after the show try to run up on MJF and let him know.
It's still real to him, nigga.
He got pressed, nigga. Got pressed in the hotel lobby, dog.
Let me correct myself. It's still real to him, pendejo.
Yo, man, you get pressed in the lobby. That's like that's the heat that you want. You know what I'm saying? Not the I'm saying throwing stuff on kids. Heat like a nigga catching you outside. Like, you did the Mistico. Like that's how you know that shit is like it's just still real to him. Damn it.
And that's the thing too. I know a lot of people's like racist heat is ridiculous or whatever, but I'm like, what we feel here in America is not what they feel in Mexico. They love that shit. Like Jeff Jarrett is a prime example. Like didn't he do a whole pro-Americano shit recently when he was out there? Like they love that shit. We don't, but they do. So I can't really be offended on their behalf.
JBL's doing something similar to that right now. Everywhere he pops up, and then I mean, shit. I don't know what the CMLL audience is like, but I mean, who are all these niggas out there in Mexico that's fucking with Alberto, bro? Like, what the fuck is going on? Like,
you know what I'm saying? They love this shit. They love it.
Yeah, there's a lot of cheering going on for that nigga, bud. And that's a sick nigga right there.
Yeah, man. But I thought the Mistico shit was dope. MJF rocking his Montel Vontavious Porter ring gear.
It's so funny.
I lied. That's what I hated. That shit looked ugly as fuck. Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck is this?
I think that's the point.
Good God.
It reminded me of the Steiner brothers. Like the Steiner brothers when they I don't know if y'all remember, this might be a little too old for y'all. 93, you know what I mean? Survivor Series, it was Team America versus the Foreign Fanatics.
WWE Network.
The Foreign Fanatics. And this nigga Scott Steiner was dressed just like that. And Undertaker had a fucking American flag with 13 stars in a circle in his little black jacket. And that's when I first seen, I was like, oh. Okay.
Y'all remember that? I thought the picture was made up. I thought I'm like, is this shit AI? And then I actually saw it. I'm like, no, it is not. It actually happened.
Yeah. Niggas had to fight Liv Morgan, nigga.
They made a dead man mortician zombie become pro-American before American Badass was a thing. Like, what the fuck?
I've been around since Betsy Ross. Fuck up, Undertaker.
Shut the fuck up, nigga.
Go fight Liv Morgan, nigga.
Liv Morgan is oh my god. I saw his Dark Side of the Ring episode. I'm like, oh, this nigga was crazy.
Yo, man. Pointless, nigga. Like, he's like, yo, he's a real ass Nazi. Like, what? Like, so
like, oh wow. You know how crazy you are when Vince of all people was like, you know what?
You gotta go.
You gotta go, nigga.
Yo, man. Yo, I thought Nails was bad, nigga. Like, this nigga? Like,
you gotta go.
Man, we just let Terry back. You know what I'm saying? We can have that much shit going on. Like,
we already had his racism. We can't.
Oh man,
we can't have you out here fucking it up.
Yeah. Go get Bret Hart a belt, man. Palate cleanse.
To Hangman. Hangman cut a promo in full Spanish Espanol on Grand Slam Mexico, and shout out to Hangman because that's dope. That's amazing. But all of you niggas that's out there talking about, I mean, he was a teacher. What the fuck are you niggas talking about?
Was he a history teacher or some shit?
I don't give a fuck. Who says all teachers are bilingual? What the fuck is the?
My thing is a lot of these teachers are stupid. So let's start there.
Let's not diminish the hard work that this nigga put in to learn another language and just all of his peers in that are dumb as shit. Oh man,
we've seen how he talk drunk. We know for a fact he ain't know multiple languages.
Yeah, man, he burned somebody's house down. What if he did all that? What if he did that promo in Spanish?
he said something about like he used to live on a farm, and it was a couple of Miguels and Hectors and motherfuckers that would like kind of taught him the importance of hard work and shit like that, and coming together and yada 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 yada. That was in some of the translation. Shout out to Excalibur for trying. But I got the translation from AEW.com. There's that. But they I don't know. He cut this promo, and then the crowd was fucking with him. He ended the show by coming out there and saving Swerve from a beatdown at the end of the match with the Death Riders, and then he accidentally hit Matt Jackson with a buckshot lariat.
Dressed like a pissed off Colombian.
Yeah.
3 buttons down. That's how you know you.
I'm like, yeah, you got the gold chain right there. You got the chest hair showing. I'm like, yeah, you look like a real stereotypical Colombian.
It's just a nigga like he just took his ribs off the grill and put them in foil and put it back on to go see what them kids was doing. Like, I know these niggas ain't here playing.
Yeah. So he's fighting Moxley at All In, of course, as y'all know. But Moxley was in the news this week because this gentleman, along with AEW and the like, are being sued by like a production hand, somebody,
camera
op, gaffer.
Nah, he actually had a camera in his hand, so I think he was either a camera op or a gaffer, one of the two.
And he also had for the spot a screwdriver that Mox snatched from him, and then Brush shoved him down to the ground. And I guess apparently like fucked up his shoulder and like all types of shit. So this nigga suing. He wants some chicken. You feel me? But it's been 2 years. The niggas is like, well, where the fuck you been for 2 years? Why you ain't said nothing? Why you ain't contact nobody and say, hey, I need some medical assistance, or I need this or that or the third? And then for me to read like an excerpt of the shit, and they were saying like, everybody knows that Moxley is a lunatic. He's off the hinges. There's multiple stories of his behavior, and I'm like, we talking about the same Moxley?
Like I ain't heard nothing about that. I ain't never heard of him being like a lunatic fringe for real. Like a fringe of a lunatic. I mean, he's on the edge. Like, nigga, I've only heard nothing but good things about Moxley and shit. You talking about this is the same Moxley that goes through the crowd still as a bad guy. and we haven't had a problem with that shit. He still housewives kids. That's just hella funny to me. Every time I see him do that shit, it makes me laugh, nigga. He's supposed to be the psychopath who's trying to ruin wrestling like John Cena. The two Johns are ruining all sides of wrestling, which is hella funny. The tale of two Johns will be a Patreon thing that'll be coming. But nigga, like he still pats kids on the head and shit. Like, what's up, little nigga? And then like goes to the ring and screw drives niggas in the face. Like I didn't hear that. I didn't know it was 2 years ago. I thought that shit was recent.
I will give them a little grace because filing a lawsuit, he probably did immediately file the lawsuit, but that shit take a long ass time to process, to submit, to get a good lawyer, and to really get somebody to hear you out. So he probably did go immediately, but they just took a long ass time to process that shit.
Yeah, I'm just not sure. Like I don't know about him not knowing that. Well, I don't know. Like you can never know. Like I'm pretty sure he knew that he was going to come and take the screwdriver.
He knew that.
But he was getting push part. Like all right, blood. Like maybe.
And you could chop it up to adrenaline kicking in and him like going into the heat of the moment. Like I said a couple of days ago in the conversation, I was like, he probably was just like saying, "Oh fuck it, let's just do it and see what happens."
Like in the moment, like I'm trying to think of what he could have done that would have come off like as like menacing.
Grab his shirt.
Yeah, grab his shirt, flinch at the nigga, you feel me, type shit.
Grab the camera, like, yeah, I mean, something like that.
Yeah, but to say that this nigga is like, you feel me, off the rails, or like everything that I've seen,
Yeah,
Jonathan Good is a great guy. A law.
Yeah, Yeah, Cincinnati's favorite son has always been okay. Like he ain't never had no issues doing shit and doing stuff like that. Well, man, what happened to the game that I love, man? Like, man, what happened to the game that I love when cameraman would get attacked? I remember Shawn Michaels would stomp out a cameraman like every other day. That's what I'm talking about, Shawn. This nigga's in the way. Blood. That shit used to be a strategy. He stomped out a cameraman just to get out of the Hell in a Cell so he can go off the Hell in a Cell.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it was malicious. I think it was just I think if you said like it's heat in the moment, it's like
he might still get paid though. But
I think he's gonna get paid.
He's still gonna get paid regardless.
They gonna give him something to make this go away because the AEW ain't got time for this bullshit. Some nigga trying to get paid. Listen, dog. Listen, we give you like 250,000, and here's his Travis Hunter jersey. Take a picture with him, and then some season tickets to the Jacksonville Jaguars.
You a Jacksonville fan? You gonna be one today?
Yeah, it's part of the package. All right, this is part of the plea deal. We have to take them. We got a quota to make. The plea deal. Like, so this is what you want to take. They're gonna give them some money. Like, I don't think they want this. I don't think they just want to do. I think they just want to be like, yo, man, all right, man, whatever. Like, you're fine. Here's your money. You're fired. You know what I'm saying? Like, have fun.
Away with it.
Yeah, I think they just want to get this shit out the way. Ain't got time for this bullshit.
Facts. Speaking of bullshit, Saturday night's main event, Gunther versus Goldberg, is official.
Hey, yo, man, I am so glad that we're about to talk about this.
You can kick it off.
Yes, sir.
I cannot wait for Gunther to turn this nigga into protein powder in front of my eyes.
He halfway there.
Nigga couldn't even walk up the fucking ramp, nigga. Like, this nigga about to get beat up in front of Jamal Anderson, nigga. All the dirty birds gonna be there, nigga. I will have Dion there. I will have I want T.I., I want King, Damani, Messiah, all playing at this nigga's funeral, dog. Like, this is gonna be. Usually I hate when Goldberg comes back because it's just like, yo, what the fuck? But if there's any person that I want to retire a nigga for the love of the game, it's Gunther. I want Walter to come back for one night. I said I wanted to bring him back like Finn brings the demon out every now and then. I want Walter to come back, and I want him to come out with the same music. I want him to get fat again, put on the James Harden fat suit, and I want him to come out here and just hit this nigga in his chest and then turn that nigga's chest into linguine, nigga. Like, I want this nigga just to raka, like pick him up, raka. I want this nigga to be going for a spear and then he just chop him midair. He just land on it like this. I want destruction. Brett, this is what we've been waiting for, Hitman. This is how we wanted it to go. I know you wanted to do it, but this is how I wanted to go. I hate Goldberg. I don't know if y'all know that.
Should have been Wade.
Should have been Wade. If I had Blade and TJ, Bill Goldberg is just he's reckless. Like, I know he's like an animal.
Is it?
Like I can't. He's just reckless. Like, what is he? Like, how did you injure yourself coming out into it? Like, I don't get it. Like, I don't get. What's Hulk Hogan gonna know about an AJ Styles? I don't know him, man. But I know we're gonna enjoy this fucking Goldberg massacre at Saturday night's main event. I can't fucking wait, y'all.
Facts. And that same weekend, WWE is presenting, the second edition of Evolution, the all women's pay-per-view, or PLE at this point. One person who unfortunately will no longer be there, it's not in the cards. Liv Morgan is unfortunately injured, dislocated her shoulder on Monday Night Raw this past week, and it seems as if it's going to require surgery. So she's going to be out for a few weeks. Whatever this story of her versus Nikki or her and Raquel defending against the Bellas, they're going to have to they're gonna have to come up with something new. They're gonna have to pivot and remix these plans. So, Gresh, what do you think that they can do here? And of course, we want condolences and well wishes, speedy recovery, and all that to Liv Morgan.
Ain't nobody dead, so we don't gotta worry about the condolences part.
Facts. so what do they do now?
Wow. They can, as far as the Judgment Day story, they can. I'm not saying replace Roxanne. I mean, replace Liv with Roxanne. They can slide her into basically make her more prominent, since that's where they're going. And as far as evolution, that's really a good question, because they weren't just starting a feud with the Bella Twins. Reportedly, they was also starting a feud with Io Sky. They was finally giving her something to do.
Yeah.
So that's
Io match could have happened on Night of Champions or something.
Night of Champions or something like that. Like, you could tell they was building Liv for 2 shows. So
I mean, that shit sucked. It was a freak accident, It wasn't that, anything was malicious or anything like that. I did like the little video, the little clip of Kyrie once she found out that she won. And she ran the ropes and did the little tumble and popped up and was like, "It's me now." You feel me? Like, look what the fuck I did. I ain't even try. You feel me? I'm really that deep.
It was a situation, and even that, people trying to look too deep into it. You can tell they had never been in production before, because in production, you're supposed to, when you're pivoting, you're supposed to do something to take everybody's attention away from what's going on. That's literally what she was doing. And she also put out a tweet, basically letting everybody know, like, yes, it was an accident, but she still carries the fact that not only was Liv injured during the match with her, but also Zoe. So she carries that, and she wishing Liv a speedy recovery. That's why she didn't put a name in there, because she sees the discourse like every wrestler does, and it's like, hey, yeah, I get it. I was involved in 2 unfortunate injuries, but trust me, I'm not being reckless. I respect every opponent that I'm in the ring with, and this freak X accident happened. So all I would say is, for those who trying to still attack her, get off her, because she's not reckless at all. We've seen her have more safe and exciting matches than reckless matches, and trust me, we've seen quite a few people who are reckless. So
she's been hurt. I was hurt too. Remember when I got hurt? Know what I did? To get out there and do what I had to do and finish it.
Yeah.
I think you guys talk about when she would start hitting the ropes and shit after Liv got. What was she supposed to do? You wanted to go up there and help her?
They want her to perform CPR on her shoulder.
Damn, you want her to pop back in? Like, puny American. Is that what you want her to do?
I believe that's the same shoulder she injured before. So that makes it even worse.
I remember it was dislocation. It was like, would you put back in? Like, but damn, man, just like I feel like Liv was just, man, just I feel bad for Liv sometimes, man.
Yeah. So, and apparently, according to Fightful Select, I believe that's who reported it, that she's likely supposed to have surgery, and if it is a severe surgery, typically she'll be out 4 to 6 months. So it's saying that it's June. We're not gonna see her again to 2026.
Yeah, man, she got that old Tiny, man. As long as she ain't got to get no Tommy John, we straight. You know what I'm saying? So speedy recovery, man, because that shit's just unfortunate. And just a normal, like something normal that you do every single time.
Yeah,
like, bracing yourself. Like,
yeah, that's all she was doing. It was literally one of the corkscrew leg, like a leg twist, and all you had to do was just put your arms up to just make sure you don't bust your nose.
You bust your face open, but Lee, man.
But I would say and I think I said this on Tuesday as well. Like I suggested that if the surgery is successful and they don't want to keep her off TV too long, put her in a sling and just still have her do backstage bits.
Don't give them that idea, yo. Don't put that idea in there because you know they're gonna get every ounce of juice for the squeeze for her.
No, the reason why I say that because they did the same thing with Dom when he was injured last year. They kept him on TV, but they just didn't let him be physical.
I think they should put Liv in a fucking sling in a wheelchair like they did Kurt Angle that time when he got hurt, and just have her just running amok, just have her running amok and shit of Judgment Day.
Yeah, shout out to Christian in the chat. Yeah, it worked for Britt Baker when she had those back to back injuries. They just kept her on TV in a wheelchair, and she still got over.
Yeah, that was pretty funny, man. What a fucking fall from grace that bitch. My God, man.
Yeah, it is. Like you got niggas out here, you got Jonathan Coachman out here talking about she's leaving, and then niggas are like, this nigga is lying again. Stop.
Yo, who is this nigga's sources, nigga? Did they go to school with Chris Broussard, nigga? Like, you know, my sources say. My sources like nobody's talking to you, coach. Who's your source? Disco Inferno, nigga?
Every time I hear something reported by Coach, I'll be like, didn't you come out and say you was leaving the wrestling business?
Yeah, nigga got Centel, nigga. He's Centel now. He's wrestling Centel.
That's funny.
But yeah, man, that's all I could think of as far as like how they can pivot. As far as evolution, I mean, y'all gonna figure something out because y'all still going up against Beyonce. Good luck.
Doesn't really help, man. That's the kind of programming that they don't want to do.
Yeah, but I mean, it's Evolution that weekend. It's also a Great American Bash. We've got a couple of women in NXT that just went through these Eliminator matches. And since when does NXT name shit Eliminator matches? But all right, cool, you got it. We're gonna see a fatal 4-way match between Jada Parker, Lash Legend. What's her name?
Izzy Dame.
Thank you. And Jordan Grace. These bitches are interchangeable, bro. Like, what the?
Hey, yo, blood. I was about to say, is that Ren, nigga?
Yeah.
Like, no, that ain't Ren.
Nah, that's not Ren. I know what Ren looked like. She got a small face. You know?
Yeah, that's not Petrovic. That ain't the lady with the sword, nigga.
No, I'm getting them two confused. Izzy and Carmen. I'm confused. Stop. One of them got to dye their hair or something. I don't know. We got to do something different.
Or change the gear because everybody got those little straps on their legs.
You got the same gear. Like, come on, man. Like, I don't know. It's not my fault. It is. It's my fault. I don't watch that show.
No, it's not your fault. It's too many fucking blondes on that damn show.
It's a lot of blondes.
Even Jordan is blonde. We got a problem.
But Jordan is buff as shit. She don't look like none of these.
Still, she's blonde. we need to eliminate the blondes. Balance it out. What are brunettes? Shit.
Where's Ren? And Fallon.
Guys, for some of my language here today, I don't feel good, so I'm the filters.
These bitches
need to be interchangeable. He got the suds. It's okay. It's all right.
He got the suds. You straight, man. This is the sud game. You know what I mean? Sud game Graham, man. We're gonna get through this, all right? So yeah, Lash is winning everything.
But yeah, I think it was originally said Eliminator, but Vic kept saying Qualifier. So I'm assuming they just switched to Qualifier because that's literally what it was.
Gotcha. There was a report from Body Slam that came out either earlier today or yesterday, stating that where is it at? I don't want to lie to you guys. I'm gonna lie to you guys. All right, cool. WWE is reportedly considering adding new members to Seth Rollins' stable. Ethan Page and Ricky Saints have both been pitched internally to possibly join this new Seth Rollins faction. What are you guys' thoughts? Like, which one do you feel like fits that collective better and could be better served to be a part of this group, possibly down the line or sooner than later? I don't know.
I can see because he hates Punk. Because didn't Punk screw him out of the NXT title the second time? It's a trick. So they can easily, there's a history there.
I don't think that Ricky is. I think they're gonna need Ricky over there to, you know what I'm saying, to run that run that division and run that show. once they decide to do. I think Ethan's more. I think he fits the mold more than to be in that group because he has a lot of Seth Rollins qualities, like just like mentally and shit like that. I think they kind of think the same.
Yeah.
So like, I think he will probably be the best fit. I remember was talking about it earlier. I said Carmelo because you know what I'm saying. But the last thing I need to say is like, oh my god, Seth Rollins got a DEI hire. I don't need to hear that shit. So, but I think he would probably be the most prone because you need a YN. You know what I'm saying? That's actually a YN that can do YN shit, and it's just cool as fuck. Like Seth. Like, that's why him or Ethan will fit because they're just hella cool, like just cool as fuck. And I think they kind of fit right in that mode of them. Everybody just being cool as shit, and then they'll have 3 different wrestlers or 4 different wrestlers, and then it's really kind of like evolution. He'll probably call it Seth-olution too, and I'm gonna be mad as shit if he calls it Seth-olution.
Yeah, you can have Bronze and Black take on no tag team titles. Seth the world champion and Ethan or whoever could be the mid card champion. Intercontinental is Intercontinental over there? Intercontinental.
Yeah, Intercontinental, I believe.
Who the fuck is the Intercontinental champion?
Who is the fucking Intercontinental
John,
champion?
nigga.
Yeah, that nigga. Yo.
I'm horrible at this. There's so many goddamn belts. I'm horrible.
Ray says, I feel like Ethan can be like the shadow brains in that group that makes Seth think he's smarter than he is. Only problem with that is I'm not gonna lie to y'all. That sounds like that leads us down a path of a Seth Rollins and Ethan Page
fight.
And that does not sound intriguing, enticing to me at all.
I mean, they can make it intriguing if they play their cards right.
I hope so.
Hey, yo, this 2 Braun, 2 Fears is fucking hilarious, Christian. First off, let me give that to you. I was gonna say B&B Enterprises. You know what I'm saying? Throw back to the wire.
Bronze and I don't know how. I think Jermaine came up with Bronze and Black, and I just stuck with it.
B&B.
Yeah, because they always wearing black.
Prestige Worldwide.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Worldwide, man.
I got a poll on Instagram. It says, who is a better fit in Seth Rollins' new faction? Ricky Saints got 17%. Ethan Page got 33%. Somebody else got 17%. And then Why Don't They Have a Name Yet also got 33%.
Yeah, Seth-olution, that's the name. God, I hope it ain't the name. It's probably going to be the name. That's some goofy shit that nigga would say.
Type shit.
The Catalina wine mixer. Yeah. What do you think their name should be? That should be the next poll.
Right.
They're gonna give us some bullshit.
This is the Pentagon. Nigga, I'm like, what? It's only 3 of y'all. 4 of y'all, including Paul. Would you be the parallelogram then? Yeah, that one. Yeah, we the square.
So I have another question because this past Monday on Raw, as the show was closing out, we got another stare down between Cody and Seth. Why they just won't jump this nigga Cody? Why Seth keep looking at this nigga from afar, whispering in his ear, walking away, and then just staring at this nigga like, nigga, jump. I'm gonna jump, but I don't want to jump because like we cool and I never beat you. But like, what is the end goal here? Like, why these niggas keep doing this little tease of whatever they're doing? I don't know what they're doing, but they keep staring at each other and nobody's moving. Why are they doing it?
Your guess is good as mine because I'm like, bro, Seth, you scared of I understand why you scared of Cody because he beat your ass with a purple titty.
So he beat your ass with 1/2 of his body gone, nigga. Like that does something to a man. Every time that nigga runs to the ring, he just leaves. It's just like PTSD kicks in. Like, oh my god! Like
as soon as he hear that, he like, oh, fuck.
Like he has to get out. He has to get away from him. Like, I don't know what's going on. I started having flashbacks of this nigga jumping off of the fucking Hell in a Cell with one arm like this. The worst time of his life.
Yeah, man, I don't know.
DC says because Seth is going to cash in on Cody for the WWE Championship. Everybody thinks he's going to go for the World Heavyweight Championship.
They're flat out telling us he's going after the undisputed title. He hasn't not even teased going after the World Championship, not once.
He don't want that Gunther problem, though. Like, oh, he came out.
No, you're right. He didn't.
Like when John Cena and Cody was face to face, he literally walked out. Was like, "Hey, buddy."
Yeah, all the shit. Yeah, that did happen. John Cena also claimed on SmackDown last week, Seth Rollins will never cash in on me. Why do you think that, sir?
Exactly. Like, did he tell you that? Did he text you that?
Because he understands that when I leave, he's all you got left. I'm like, wait, didn't you just say that last week about Logan Paul?
Oh,
he likes to contradict himself a lot.
Can I tell y'all something? Cena might have sold me a ticket last week on SmackDown. He tried to like close the loop. He tried to close the loop on, the relationship with The Rock, and it wasn't really all of that. I just knew that I had to, take my opportunity. You feel me? And I'm like, oh, okay, I get it. He almost sold me a ticket. Almost. Him arguing backstage with Nick Aldis and then popping back up out there. You feel me? Like Cena was making it a point to like, like this is my show. I'm finna let niggas know what it is, and I appreciated that. You feel me? Now he's got to fight R-Truth, which
and Ron Killings.
They don't know what they want to call him.
It's R-Truth.
They keep calling. They still calling her R-Truth.
He was like, "Have you seen Ron? Have you seen R-Truth?" Nah, nigga.
It's Ron Killings.
Have you seen Ron Killings? No, nigga. I haven't seen any of them, nigga. Yeah. Nigga Jimmy was like, "Why are you talking to me, cuz?"
Ron Killing. Someone said on Tuesday. Someone said Ron Nuru Killing-Zuski, like Minoru Suzuki.
Wow.
Oh, because of the haircut.
Did they get blocked?
Yes. Like, yes. Yeah, they got blocked. I'm like, thank you for the support, but you're blocked.
Says that was me, my bad.
Oh, that was Christian. Oh, so you didn't get blocked. Okay, never mind. You gotta put on timeout. For like 5 seconds.
I don't know what's going on with Seth and Cody, this new collective that Seth has got. Yeah. Put either one of them niggas in there. I don't give a fuck. But we've got the semifinals of the King of the Ring this week and next week. And I'm really intrigued by the parties that we have in our final 8 across the board here, because it's like anything can happen here, and I feel like I would be surprised. So what we're looking at this Friday is Asuka versus Alexa Bliss, and then we're looking at Sami Zayn versus Randy Orton. That's on Friday. And then next Monday, we're looking at Jey Uso and Cody Rhodes, and then also Jade Cargill versus Roxanne Perez. CJ, how do you see this playing out for the semis of this tournament here?
The semis. I think the most intriguing matchup to me is that Jade and Roxanne matchup coming up, man. Mm-hmm. This damn near can show you what direction the WWE is going to go in. You know what I'm saying? Because that Prodigy shit ain't no nickname when it comes to fucking Roxanne. Like, Roxanne is everything you need and more. But to watch this in the last, well, she been here. Well, Jade's been here for about a year and a half now, right? Like a year and a half coming up. She's been here, give or take. Well, it was Royal Rumble 2024.
She signed in October.
Yeah.
2023.
Like, yeah, so that fucking, like, just to see, like, her, just that year and a half improvement, that even though she was running around AEW just fucking, dominating and shit, but you can just, like, I can literally see the improvement in her in this last year and a half. Yeah, I can. Nigga.
I can't.
You can't?
I can't.
I can see the little nuances that they teach you at the fucking performance center. Just a little shit like, just like taking moves, like rolling out the ring, like little stuff like that I can see. Like she looks better in the ring. She looks better in the ring leaps and bounds to me since back then.
Mhm.
Like maybe because they're letting her do a lot more stuff, like that'll help too. But like, I think that's gonna be intriguing. Like I could really care less about Cody and fucking Jay because like okay, what are they gonna do? Like I guess they couldn't coexist, right?
Like it's a no-brainer.
Yeah.
The Sammy and Randy one,
I
feel like more intriguing than Cody and Jay because
Mhm.
I don't expect Jay to win at all.
He's not.
But with Sammy and Randy, I don't know which one of these niggas could win because like I could see Sammy versus Cody in the finals. I could see Randy versus Cody in the finals. What I cannot see in the finals is Sammy
Jay versus Jay. Sammy versus Jay will probably be the one line. Wow. Like there's like
Jay versus Randy. That just sounds off. You know?
That's why Randy ain't gonna win.
It's just a no-brainer. Randy's winning. He can yeet all he want to, but he's gonna get that RKO.
RKO him right in the middle of the first yeet. RKO that nigga while he's coming down. When he's coming down the stairs, nigga.
It's just
with the fan.
He gonna RKO him and the kid.
Go take the hat off, like yeah. And Oscar, what was it? Oscar versus what was the last one? Oscar versus whoever. Oscar gonna win. Don't matter.
It was either I think it's Oscar versus Alexa Bliss and Jay versus
okay, thanks.
Somebody else.
I like Oscar in that matchup. Her.
I definitely see Oscar versus Jade in the finals.
That sounds like a King Queen in the Ring finals.
It does. It does.
Oscar versus Jade. But Oscar versus Roxanne would be fucking so fire. Like,
I think they about to put the Usos back together anyway.
Yeah, Tasha got a point.
They should.
Yep, Jay is about to be Jay. I'm more than a tag team guy. Triple H like, yeah, nigga, go grab the tag rope.
All right,
go
man.
grab the fucking tag rope, nigga.
About that.
Please, love you, Jay. But you know, yeah, it's fun. You know what I mean? Let you have your fun.
Cody on Raw. I'm with it. Definitely.
Nightmare. That boy Jay got tape around his ribs and ain't been favoring him ever since.
Yeah. I can appreciate them bringing back the gimmick of them being hurt.
Yeah. I like the you feel me? I like the rib tape.
Even though Will Ospreay looked like a fucking headband and not a bandage.
Nigga had on a waist trainer. Nigga.
The Will Ospreay shit irritated the fuck out of my soul. I don't know why.
I bet not see Kenny Omega out there with no tape around his fucking ribs, nigga. Your shit got obliterated, nigga. That nigga should be in the Iron Lung.
He should come out there. No, he should come out there with an oxygen mask. Every time he try to go for that Terminator dive, and then just
like, yo, Okada gave that nigga a shit bag. Crazy.
All right, what else you guys want to talk about? Because we're an hour in and I ran out of topics.
The Queen of the Rings.
I think we just talked about everything.
I think we got everything out the way. Unless you want to hear me fucking just disrespect Goldberg somewhere, like I'll do that for you. Like I can do that.
I'm gonna be in fucking Texas. So I'm not watching that shit.
Oh yeah. Watch something that makes me feel good.
That's exactly like let me have a good time. And then when I think Jermaine told me the show might be over by the time Saturday Night's Main Event start. I'm not going out of my way to watch that shit, regardless. So
no, it's not, but that's just gonna be 106 hours, nigga. Like I hope you niggas is ready.
I'm gonna pack this because it's big enough, and I'm just gonna make sure I keep it full.
A liquor.
Even though I'm pretty sure they probably won't let me bring it to the stadium.
I was gonna say they're not gonna
bring it to the stadium. Nah, I might have to just have money to put aside just for water.
Yeah.
Shout out to Eddie. He said, I'll see y'all in Texas. Yeah, me and Gresh and I will be at All In. So if anybody wants to.
I got a good deal on the trip too. We'll talk about it when we get off air. But yeah, I got a good deal on that trip. I was like, God damn.
Let me tell you.
and I'm just going off vibes. I wasn't even a lot of this was like accident.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, I'm with it though. Me. Again, that's all I got. So you guys have been amazing. I think the episode that Gresh and CJ did a couple of weeks ago
just got beat.
This one. Yeah, yep. I think it was. So with that said, hopefully I'll feel a lot better next week. What is next week? I feel like there's like predictions or like a pay-per-view or something.
June.
Is that King of the
Champions is next weekend.
Yeah, right.
June 28th. Yeah, so that's next weekend. Yeah.
Yeah, we don't do predictions for that, but we'll talk about it and do like a rundown, of course. But yeah, Tasha, thank you so much for the kind words. I appreciate that. I saw the tweet with the suggestions of things that I need. That hot toddy, that's definitely on the bucket list. I'm telling you. On GOD.
Yeah, you gotta take some Vicks and slap it on your chest. You know what I'm saying? Rub it on your face, and then yeah, man.
Before I came in here, I was standing over a steamer with a towel over my head for an hour.
Just cutting weight, nigga. Like that's some UFC shit.
Trying to get that mucus up.
Yeah, right. Man. On my mama. You feel me? Anyways, stay tapped in, stay tuned in, stay dangerous. I hope y'all have an amazing weekend. Follow the squad at the enemies. See how fucked up I am? Public Enemies HQ. I just reverted back to 6 months ago when Ben was still on the show. Anyways, so Public Enemies HQ, all social media platforms. Salute to Ben. Salute to Cujo.
This nigga gave it to. They get sick. Everybody got to get this. Shit. I love it. I love it. Oh shit! I got it now too, man. Shit.
Type shit, man. Make sure y'all tap into. Make sure y'all tap into the champ, forever champ Jizzle. What you got going on,
man? Listen, I'm the champ still. You know what I mean? Listen, man. He been saying he's the champ, man. But if you ain't here to claim the prize, then I'm just taking it again. So listen, I'm the champ again. So yeah, follow me at that's me. _that's_me with 2 E's on the Twits and 3 E's on the Grizzam. No church emoji, and yeah, man. Yeah, feel better, my G.
Yeah, man, my guy. And you know where to tap in with me on Unapologetically Black. As always, it's your boy at his Gresh. AO is Gresh. Everywhere else, Gresh Unleashed Pod every Tuesday. Whatever we don't talk about here, we talk about there, and vice versa. You know the deal. Wherever you decide to tune in to hear our voices, we got you covered because hey, we are unapologetically ourselves. Y'all take care of yourselves. Let's
get Juneteenth. You feel the animals.
At Oh My God, Graham, everywhere like air. Make sure y'all go tap in with Black Wrestling. But until next week, salute to y'all. Take care of yourselves and each other.
Well, I can't wait to